Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the faculty and staff and administration here at Patrick County High School, I'd like to welcome you to our 51st commencement exercise. Tonight we celebrate, recognize, and witness accumulation of 13 years of academic achievement in awarding the high school diplomas to our students. This class has experienced tremendous success in their time here. They have battled a worldwide pandemic for 16 months. And today, we honor them for their achievements as we help them start the next chapter of their life. At this time, will you please rise as the class of 2021 enters for graduation.
One, two, ready, and
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Will everyone please bow your heads as we pray? Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you now thanking you for allowing us to reach this day of graduation. I pray that as we continue our journey through life, that you will guide us and lift us up with your Spirit. Help us to have courage and to find strength in you whenever we begin to feel weak or lost. As we begin this new chapter, I pray that you give us hope and reassure us in the times when we doubt. I pray that each graduate here will represent you in their walk through life and will turn to you for answers. Help us to remember who you are and what our purpose for this life is. Lead, guide, and direct us, God, so we can stay on the path that leads to you. I ask all these things in your name. Amen.
You may be seated. When they first told me I was going to be giving a speech today, I was excited. I knew that I would get the opportunity to stand in front of all you amazing people and say something that's supposed to be relevant and welcoming. Well, I'm probably going to do the opposite of that. I'm going to give a thank you speech because everyone I'm about to thank deserves it, and they haven't heard it enough. I started thinking about what I wanted to say over a year ago, but I didn't finish my graduation speech until midnight last night because I wanted to make sure that all of my memories were made. Now that it's graduation day, I really still have no idea what to say. Even though she always thought I was skipping her class, I'm going to write the rest of my speech to show the great Miss Turner that I did in fact learn something from her. So the rest of my speech is going to be written in Afra. Here we go. First and foremost, to my parents, thank you for everything that you do for me. There have been so many instances where I never knew where I was headed in life. The two of you always made sure that I was on the right track though. The sacrifices that you made for me will always be something I can never repay you for. I would be lying if I said it was all easy because I know how hard I make life sometimes for everybody. But I cannot be any more serious when I say that you two have always been the strongest people that I know and have made me who I am today. For all the times I never said thank you because I thought you already knew, I thank you now more than everything, and I love you. To all the faculty and staff that's ever had to deal with me, first of all, I'm sorry. Second of all, thank you for everything. The lessons that I've learned from every single one of you is something that I'll never take for granted. From Ms. Clifton, my first day in kindergarten, to Ms. Corns, my first day in 8th grade, to Mr. Jensen, my senior year, I've learned something from each and every teacher that I've had to this point that I will use for the rest of my life, and I cannot be more thankful. To my coaches, I'll be the first to admit that I'm far from the easiest person to coach. When it comes to a sport, the only thing that seems to matter to me is winning. No matter what it is, I have to win. Sometimes that competitive nature has gotten me into some trouble. Thanks again, Dad. Without my coaches, none of what I've accomplished here at the high school would have been possible academically or athletically. All of you guys and my teammates, of course, have had such a great impact on what I've done at this point in my life. And though I graduate today, the work is far from done. To my best friends. I hate this part. It's the 5 guys that's sitting right over there on the field right now that I don't need to say your names because you know who you are. I cannot thank you guys enough for the laughs that we've had, the tears we've cried, and the memories we've made. I guess that even includes my little brother in the stands. When I came into the 8th grade, everyone told me to never expect to leave the high school with the same friends you had coming in, but here we are. Without you guys, I would not be standing on the stage today. For everything you guys have done for me, thank you so much. I'm gonna miss you, and I love all of you. Finally, to the rest of my classmates, when I look out at everyone wearing a cap and gown today, every face I come across brings back a memory. From the highs of the van ride back after winning the tennis match, to the lows of getting punched in the face by Andy Lynn in the locker room. Each and every one of you has had an impact on my life, whether you know it or not, and I can't say thank you to everyone individually, but standing here right now, I can say that no matter where you go in life, I'm so proud to say that this is my graduating class and that I was part of the amazing legacy that we're leaving behind. Thank you all so much for everything. It's been an amazing ride, and I love every one of you. Thank you.
Hello everyone and welcome to the class of 2021 graduation. I would say something along the lines of it has been a hectic year or what a wild year it has been, but I already know we're all thinking it. A lot of hard work and struggle went into this year, and I just want to thank every single person that kept pushing my class for our schooling, our work, and even our graduation. Without you all, we would not even be here. It's kind of funny, but ever since I started 8th grade, I've been telling myself and everyone around me that I would never be first or second in the class. Number 3 was okay, number 30 was okay. I'm a quiet person and did not want to give a speech. But things changed. I've made so many friends and given so many presentations at this point that it is not so much of a big deal anymore. I am sure that just like me, a lot of my classmates are nervous about leaving, whether they are going to college or going straight into the workforce. This has been our lives for the last 15 years, but we can overcome and adapt. We did it when we started 8th grade here at this high school, and we did it last year with the pandemic. We just have to do it one more time when we all head off. I've already given a speech about courage, so I will not give it again, but I hope you all heed my advice. Courage is what we need to leave this nest, and I hope you all enjoy the flight. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Ellie Large, the senior class vice president. To start off, I would like to thank everyone who has helped our class get to where we are now. God, our parents, teachers, school staff, and family. Looking back on these last 5 years, I think I can speak for everyone when I say that the time has flown by. It feels like yesterday we were greenies getting lost on the first day, getting booed at during assemblies, or thinking, I can't wait to be a senior. We were constantly told the time is going to fly by. At the time, I didn't believe that, but man, has the time flown by. This has not been the traditional senior year we thought we would have, but thanks to the senior class sponsors and room mothers, we have got to have many of the events we would have otherwise missed, making this senior year more memorable for us and giving us memories to last a lifetime. I want to share this quote from Oprah with you. In truth, there has always been. What I do know is that the same guts and imagination that got you to this moment, all those things are the very things that are going to sustain you through whatever is coming. It's vital that you learn, and we all learn, to be at peace with the discomfort of stepping into the unknown. It's really okay to not have all the answers. The answers will come for sure if you can accept not knowing long enough to get still and stay still long enough for new thoughts to take root in your more quiet, deeper, truer self. The noise of the world drowns out the sound of you. You need to get still and listen. As we go our own ways tonight, I hope we can all one day look back on our time here at Patrick County High School and think of all the memories we have made. High school has not been the easiest for many of us, but it has helped prepare us for the next chapter of our life. Whether you're going to college, into the military, to trade school, or going to work, remember this. Take pride in how far you've come, have faith in how far you can go, but don't forget to enjoy the journey.
If I can find it. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Caleb Murphy, and I'm the president of the class of 2021. I would like to start off by saying thank you to everyone who helped my classmates and I to get where we are today. Without you, we would not be here in our cap and gowns, marking the end of this chapter of our lives. I think I speak on behalf of everyone here when I say this has been a challenging year. No graduating class had to experience such hardships and uncertainty throughout their entire senior year. Without the dedication and commitment put forth by our teachers and staff, we definitely would not be getting our diplomas right now. With that being said, I'm going to get to the important part of my speech. I hope this is the last time you will ever hear this word. Quarantined. Quarantined. What does quarantine mean? I will tell you what it means to me. Starting off, the letter Q is for quality of life, which you have had none over the past year because you have been exiled for 14 days. U stands for under arrest. Hint at our senior prank. By the way, the facility is still for sale. Please call 276-694-7137 if interested, and I'll give you a free tour. The letter A is for attendance. I'm sure we all managed to rack up a lot of absences over the last year. If everyone got $1 for every day they missed, I'm sure it would be enough to buy a few gallons of gas. The letter R is for robbed. We were robbed from some of our school events, but thanks to the room mothers and senior sponsors, we had an amazing senior year. They definitely pulled this one out of the hat. They all went above and beyond to make it a memorable year. The other A stands for amused. Even though it has been a tough year, at least we can get a laugh out of the people who wear masks all alone in their cars. Remember this as you're getting into your car tonight. You don't want to be the butt of the joke. The N is for negotiating. This past year, we had to stand up for what we believed in and fight for our senior year. We had to negotiate with school guidelines, our teachers, our classes, senior events, and even this graduation. It seemed like everywhere we turned, we were hitting a wall, and I'm sure we will all be good negotiators. The T stands for temperature checks. The school checked their temperature just as frequently as Dr. Fauci changed his mind. The letter I stands for immunity. By now, we should all be immune to the ludicrous protocols and the guideline suggestions. The N stands for negative. A negative test will not let you have your freedoms back or allow you to come back to school. And the E stands for epidemic. Over the last year, the true epidemic has been the lack of common sense within our society. And finally, the letter D stands for distancing. I know people have been screaming 10 feet, 6 feet, and 3 feet over the last year, but for me, it's only 2, in one ear and out the other. Even though my idea of what quarantine means is vastly different from what's in Mrs. Turner's dictionary, I think my analogy properly aligns with what we have experienced this year. That being said, we made it class of 2021. With all the challenges we faced, we finally made it to graduation. We managed to have an awesome senior year despite what we had to deal with. It's hard to believe that 5 years has come and gone. As we move on to the next chapter of our lives, I hope we all remember the good times we had and the ones who helped us get us here. The lifelong friendships and memories made here at Patrick County High School will remain with me for the rest of my life. I would like to end by saying congratulations to the class of 2021. I wish nothing but the best for your future endeavors. Thank you. And if I may, before we leave, the class of 2021, I'd like to present Mr. Cox with appreciation for all he has done.
Class of 2021. After 5 long years, our time has finally come. While our journey may have not been exactly like we pictured, it is unique to the story that helped us develop into the people we are today. The challenges and pressures that have shaped us over the past 5 years got me thinking about the creation of one of the world's strongest and most valuable gemstones, a diamond. We are always quick to admire a diamond's beauty and worth, but there's a reason why we often say the phrase, diamonds in the rough. In order for carbon to transform into a bright, shining diamond, it must endure an immense amount of pressure and heat from 100 miles deep within the earth. This process could be compared to a few of the tribulations we've endured that come with being a high school student. Whether it was getting booed by the entire school during our very first assembly, walking to the practice field to run the dreaded mile, or taking a test you know you're probably going to fail. We have all felt pressure at one point or another. However, we gritted our teeth, studied a bit harder than we may have liked, and pressed on to get to where we are sitting today. Tim Cook, the current CEO of Apple, talks about overcoming challenges in developing the iPhone, saying, "You can focus on things that are barriers, or you can focus on scaling the wall or redefining the problem." Class of 2021, we have scaled the first wall. Of course, none of us could have been prepared for the largest challenge of all, a challenge that no high school student before us has ever faced. When a diamond undergoes the most intense, brutal part of its formation, its carbon cells begin to produce a solid molecular bond that cannot be broken. We have been told countless times that our class is special or unique for navigating a pandemic during one of the most pivotal times of our lives. Yet we have lost many memorable moments of our high school career. What we have gained, however, is an unbreakable bond as a class, and an empathy and compassion for others that can only come from facing the heat together. Like the carbon bonds in a diamond, we are now stronger together than apart. But now that we have scaled the wall and formed this bond, where do we go from here? The act of diamonds rising to the surface is a rocky and abrupt process. They are thrust into the unknown with no option of turning back. As we break through the surface into the next phase of life to become who we're meant to be, it's going to be a little scary. Even though we might not feel ready, it is now our turn to show our strength as a class to the world. A quote by BKS Iyengar states that the hardness of a diamond is a part of its usefulness, but its true value is in the light that shines through it. Now that we are stronger and a bit wiser, we can take our unique challenges, experiences, qualities, and strengths and apply them to our next phase of life. Remember that we each have our own bright and shining light, and it's time to reflect it into the world, wherever each path may take us. To my fellow peers, as we go our separate ways, I wish nothing but the best to each and every one of you. I find it only fitting to leave you with the wise words of singer-songwriter Rihanna, so class of 2021, shine bright like a diamond. Thank you.
You know, I remember the last time I was here, I didn't want to come up either after all these great speeches before me. Graduates, it is truly an honor to be here speaking to you on one of the most important nights of your lives. For at least 13 years, each of you have had to work towards this moment. And each of those years, you became more eager for this night to come so it would be over. As if it wasn't hard enough, the last year and a half has had to be the toughest. You had so many obstacles thrown your way. You had to adapt to so many new things. You had a lot of your freedom and fun taken from you. But with the help of God, your parents, grandparents, teachers, and countless others, you were able to push forward and accomplish your goal. Now, the real work begins. You must choose your next steps in life. Some may choose to go straight into the workforce, some college, and some may choose both. Whatever you choose, if you work hard, give it your all, and never give up despite what life throws at you, you will truly succeed. Jeremiah 29:11 tells us, "For I know the thoughts I think toward you, says the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you a future and a hope." On behalf of myself and the Patrick County School Board, we congratulate you and wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
Good evening. I would like to thank you, the seniors and their families, for coming to the graduation ceremonies for Patrick County High School. The class of 2021 is to be congratulated for their dedication and perseverance on completing high school under the cloud of a pandemic. You have my admiration for completing your public school experience under such extreme conditions. As you know, this day is the culmination of 13 years of school in order to receive your high school diploma, and now you're entering a new phase of life. Some of you will continue your educational experience, some will serve our country, and others will enter the workforce. Whatever course you decide to pursue, I believe that your experiences in our school division has prepared you to be successful in your endeavors. As I've often said to my own two sons, don't forget who you are and where you started, and lean on those experiences for wisdom. Be grateful for the education you have received here in Patrick County. Lastly, as you prepare to receive your diplomas, I would like to wish you well. You are entering a different world. Stay in touch with family and friends, for these are the people that will help you when life gives you a challenge. Enjoy this time with family and friends tonight, and take care.
Good evening. My name is Ren Williams. I'm here on behalf of Patrick Henry Community College as a sitting board member. And there are 4 students who have completed, I believe, their associate's degree. And so we are going to call them up one at a time and celebrate their accomplishment. Susan Boyd. Jonathan Pell. Justin Pell. Congratulations. Good job. Fiona Rohr. Congratulations, class of 2021. Continue to make Patrick County proud.
As the class of 2021 sits before you, these 184 strong have accomplished some outstanding academic achievements while here at Patrick County High School, and their future looks very bright. The top 10 of the class of 2021 are signified by wearing gold sashes. Please stand as I call your name. Guests, please hold your applause. Amber Pegram, Caleb Kenyon, Jordan Haas, Justin Pale, Susan Boyd, Zane Hollinsworth, Kelsey Gunner, Caroline Vernon, our salutatorian, Fiona Rohr, and our valedictorian, Lauren Lodgen. Congratulations. As these top 10 remain standing, I introduce the rest of our honor grads who are wearing the red, white, and blue cords. Arthur Dawson, Michael Doyle, Joshua Ferris, Emily Hall, Michelle Hudson, Andy Lynn, Whitley Manns, Caleb Murphy, Jonathan Norman, Brendan Ramsey, Christian Reynolds, Winter Sims, and Benjamin Vipperman. Congratulations on being honor grads of the class of 2021. You may be seated. Class of 21 4.0 students. Once again, please stand as I call your name. Guests, please hold your applause. First year of receiving 4.0. Abingdon Nations, Michaela Hall, and Taylor Swales. Congratulations on your 4.0. Second year receiving a 4.0. Catherine Beckett, Michael Doyle, Jody Goforth, Gavin Hazelwood, Michelle Hudson, Emma Jones, Danielle King, Ellie Large, and Jasmine Taylor. Congratulations on your second year with 4.0. Third year, Mackenzie Belcher, Arthur Dawson, and Andy Lynn. Once again, congratulations on your 4.0 for your third year. Fourth year bars, Whitley Manns and Jonathan Pell. Congratulations on 4 years, 4.0. And the fourth year bar, fifth year 4.0s. Susan Boyd, Kelsey Gunner, Jordan Haas, Zane Hollinsworth, Caleb Kenyon, Lauren Largen, Caleb Murphy, Amber Pegram, Justin Pale, Fiona Rohr, Caroline Vernon, Benjamin Vipperman, Gracelyn Hubbard, Ashley Martin, and Isabella Martin. Congratulations on your fifth year 4.0. Congratulations to all our 4.0 2021 seniors. Congratulations. You may be seated. We are also honoring 2 students who have maintained perfect attendance for 13 years. Please stand as I call your name. Michael Doyle and Jocelyn Younger. Congratulations. That's quite an accomplishment. Thank you. You may be seated. Diplomas tonight. 85 of our seniors will receive an advanced diploma. 95 will receive a standard. We have 2 that will receive applied studies, and 1 will receive an honorary diploma. Seals that go on the diplomas. 45 will get a governor's seal, 52 a civic seal, 35 a early college scholar seal, 55 will get a Board of Education seal, 80 will get the math and technology seal, and 11 will receive the Commonwealth Scholar seal. Awesome job. Congratulations on those seals. From our CTE department, 165 students will receive their CTE seal on their diploma. 145 have received their CTE completer gold medallions. Congratulations on that accomplishment. "31 members of our senior class are also members of the Senior Beta Club. They're wearing the black and gold cords. Congratulations for being in the Senior Beta. And lastly, the future plans for the class of 2021. 86 seniors plan to attend a 2-year college. 47 of those plan to transfer to a 4-year university. 36 seniors plan to attend a 4-year college. 2 seniors plan to go into trade and technical school. 3 seniors plan to join the military. And 57 of our seniors plan to go straight into the workforce. Congratulations on your future plans. We wish you the best. Mr. Gilbert and school board members, Ms. Simmons, Ms. Walker, and Mr. Scott, I would like to present the class of 2021. They have met all the graduation requirements as set forth by Patrick County Schools along with the Commonwealth of Virginia's Department of Education. To you, I present the class of 2021.
Mr. Cox, on behalf of the school board, we accept graduating class of 2021 from Patrick County High School in Richmond, North.
At this time, we will start awarding the diplomas. Yeah, well, they left him hanging.
Ellie Elizabeth Large.
Caleb Lee Murphy.
Lauren Mackenzie Largen.
David Ben Joyce.
Caroline Marie Vernon.
John Darius Williams.
Kelsey Sue Gunter.
Michael Elliott Doyle.
Hey, Caleb.
Fiona Brooke Rohr.
Kevin Wayne Nestor.
Mackenzie Lee Belcher.
Connor Ray Stanley.
Courtney Ryan Sharp.
Jonathan Bradley Pill.
Amber Lee Sharp.
Justin Brent Pill.
Susan Angel Sky Boyd.
Adrian Connor Ramirez.
Gracelyn Deanna Hubbard.
Wesley Reed Carter.
Jordan Ashley Haas.
Arthur Albert Dawson.
Alexis Hope Roberts.
Michael Ethan Ham.
Catherine Laurel Wagner.
Robert August Scott.
Grayson Nicole Edwards.
William James Sproul.
Juliana Grace Overby.
Martin Edward Morse.
Harley Rihanna Hilton.
Dawson Blake Pike.
Amber Lee Pegram.
Jason Owen Smith.
Summer Rain Merriman.
Alvis Eugene Robertson.
Ashlyn Brooke Holt.
Douglas Lee Owens.
Madison Taylor Denny.
Jesse James Hazard.
Ashley Marie Williams.
Andy Lynn.
Alexis Danielle Kidd.
Travis Gonzalez.
Lillian Deja McKenzie.
Nicholas Jarrett Lehman.
Carly Jean Rohr.
Seth Michael Dove.
Haley Doris Corns.
Johnny David Walker Kroll.
Kayla Christine Ray.
Coleman Guy Dehart.
Hannah Jane Handy.
Isaiah Michael Nicholston.
Catherine Jean Beckett.
Caleb Winchester Kenyon.
Chloe Nicole Tankersley.
Todd Gray Gunter.
Emily Layson Renee Hall.
Grayson Lamar Howell.
Isabella Elise Martin.
Cameron Lewis Roark.
Samantha Lee Tankersley.
Benjamin Caleb Vipperman.
Lillian Frances Terry.
Daniel Lee Wood.
Michaela Nicole Hall.
Terrian Quashon Hairston.
Abington Harriet Nations.
Jonathan Bradley Dean Norman.
Savannah Ashton Witt.
Lane Blake Taylor.
Jasmine Michelle Taylor.
Paul Taylor Swales.
Ashley Lauren Martin.
Charles Desmond McLean.
Sierra Lynn Hubbard.
Carson Anthony Merriman.
Jody Celeste Goforth.
Drew Michael McNinney.
Whitley Benet Mans.
Raekwon Darnell Hagan.
Leslie Quiros.
Jacob Betancourt.
Mackenzie May Williams.
Jaheim Kwame Simmons.
Micah Dorothy Zimmerman. Michelle Renee Hudson.
Elias Caleb Quisenberry. Deshaun Nikel Penn.
Sherry Ann Hughes.
Kyle Alexander Clausen. Christopher Logan Kopenin.
Shakira Lynette Rudd. Cheyenne Marie Barkley.
Matthew Ryan Bowman.
Winter Dawn Atkins.
Jeremy Glenn Mosley.
Jasmine Marie Chapman.
Jacob Isaiah Knopfsinger.
Madison Nicole Barnwell.
Christopher Aiko Drury.
Breezy Raylene Bargansky.
James Tyler Bowman.
Michaela Tizzy France.
Samuel Ray Doss.
Lily Aurora Peer.
Nathaniel Lee Harrison.
Emily Lynn Frazier.
Owen Eli Howell.
Catherine Elizabeth Hudson.
Jason Thomas Mayhew.
Cassidy Renee Inman.
Andrew Johnson.
Haley Rain Stewart.
Zane Taylor Hollinsworth.
Olivia Jade Cassell.
Folks, I left a name off the list, and I want to make sure I get this person recognized. Olivia Castle here has had a 4.0 since 10th grade. Apologies.
Branson William Bolt.
Marley Shantana Weiss.
Michael Wayne Stevens.
Jocelyn Dornita Younger.
Joshua James Ferris.
Abigail Elise Dillon.
Nathan Ray Hughes.
Keely Joe Belcher.
Nicholas Allen Whalen.
Danielle Aaron King.
Chase Michael Smith.
Brittany Elizabeth Wood.
William Gavin Hazelwood.
Jaden Ann Lewis.
Tristan Hunter Moore.
Hope Louise Lester.
Devin Thomas Scott.
Jasmine Marie Bowman.
Andrew Stephen Willard.
Sky Green.
Brendan Alexander Ramsey.
Ruby Denise Roberts.
Tristan Lee Burris.
Leona Alina McBride.
Garrett Riley West.
Emma Faith Jones.
Zachary Lee Cockrum.
D. Grace Souter.
Ryan Wayne Smith.
Haley Nicole Underwood.
Austin Russell Smith.
Autumn Brooke Martin.
Arlen Zane Fulcher.
Trinity Christian Ratliff.
Jose Luis Quiros.
Bridget Faith Vipperman.
Blake Lee Lawson.
Brianna Lee Bowman.
Sean Austin Knight. Joel Gutierrez Vargas. Drake Carl Metter. Garrett Joel Leftwich. Case Ryan Leftwich. Weston Drew Wasoski. Dakota Levi Wyatt. Carson Riley Faulkner. Nicholas Cole Boyd. Marvin Isaí Mendoza Gonzalez. Alejandro Omar Ramirez. Vernon Leon Henry Charles IV. Christian Ray Reynolds.
As most of you know, back this summer, we lost one of our own. This young man will be well remembered for the joy and stuff that he brought, especially to music. And with that being said, I would like Mr. Witt to please come up and say a few words.
Any school organization, whether it be band, football, beta club, or any other, functions like a chain, held together by a sequence of individual links, each with its own characteristics, but vital nonetheless to the overall unit. On June 24th, 2020, the pride of Patrick County and the Patrick County High School class of 2021 lost one of those links in a tragic accident. Darren Leyland Mashoud was a very dynamic person, and as such will be remembered in a variety of ways by those who knew him. Some will remember him for his sense of humor, others for his strong will, and a lack of fear when it came to telling you just what he thought about something. He had an eclectic collection of interests. He enjoyed auto mechanics, working construction alongside his father, installing flooring, and most of all, he loved playing trombone. As a trombone player myself, I affectionately called Darren the Iron Lung, because like his sister before him, even with 70 other musicians on the field, you could always hear Darren. I will remember Darren as one of the most dedicated band members I've ever had. He was always willing to go the extra mile for the band program. In fact, prior to his junior year, he was unable to attend band camp, but volunteered to come to the school and march by himself to learn the entire halftime show in only 2 hours, a task that normally takes 5 15-hour days to complete. Darren was always chomping at the bit to get new sheet music, and was always one of the first to have it learned, memorized, and ready to perform. I had not yet announced band leadership prior to his passing, but for the aforementioned reasons, I posthumously named Darren band captain for the 2020-2021 school year. Band directors, coaches, and club sponsors form unique bonds with students. Rather than having them for only one semester, we have them every semester of every year they are in high school. Sports teams, the band, choir, and clubs are like families. And when we lose one of our own, it is very painful and leaves a void that can never be filled. There were times when Darren and I butted heads like a couple of old stubborn bulls, but at the end of the day, he knew I was here for him, and he was always here for the band. In fact, some referred to him as my mini-me. I taught Darren about music, the trombone, personal responsibility, and how to deal with frustration. But Darren taught me just how important the job we teachers do every day really is, and that our jobs go far beyond simply teaching a school subject. While no longer with us, I will never forget Darren. The pride of Patrick County will never forget Darren, and his spirit will forever be a presence in the PCHS band room. The pride of Patrick County will be dedicating the entirety of the 2021 competition season to Darren's memory. I know it will be a successful year, and I know Darren will be watching. So we better do a good job, because Darren Mashoud always gets his payback. Darren, we love you, we miss you, and we will certainly never forget you.
At this time, we will have a special musical selection in honor of Darren and his family here tonight. Senior Wesley Carter will be performing it.
I'm gonna try my best to do this. I'm gonna try. It's called I Can't Even Walk Without You Holding My Hand. I thought number one would surely be me. Thought I could be what I wanted to be. I thought I could build on life's sinking sand, but I can't even walk without you holding my hand. Lord, I can't even walk without you holding my hand. Mountains too high and the valley too wide. Down on my knees is where I learned to stand. Lord, I can't even walk without you holding my hand. I thought I could do a lot on my own. Thought I could make it all alone. I thought of myself as a mighty big man. Lord, I can't even walk without you holding my hand. Lord, I can't even walk without you holding my hand. The mountain's too high and the valley too wide. Down on my knees is where I learned to stand. Lord, I can't even walk without you holding my hand. Lord, I can't even walk without you holding my hand.
Sorry, guys. You should never have to do that. Guests, please rise as I present to you the graduating class of 2021. As principal of Patrick County High School, I certify that these seniors have met all the requirements set forth by Patrick County Public School System and the Commonwealth of Virginia. By the power vested in me, I hereby declare the class of 2021 to be graduates of Patrick County High School. Hey, class of 2021, I need you to get in your seats so we can dismiss you by rows. Come on now. I know, it's exciting. You've done it.
Watch out for the cameras. Oh! Excuse me, I'm only 90. And not the most steady on my feet. You got it? Here, let me get on this side.